I'm so fly. Shout out to the boy Lando. Let's get into this intro.
Oh hell, you in the presence of a queen, nigga. I could change your life. Do you wanna be my king? I rule your world.
Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Big Tip with the big drip. Come with me, enjoy a sit, cause you know we about to get lit, sip, lit. Ow. You already know, y'all know. Um, we just going, you know, vibe real quick, get into some tipsy fiend tips as we wait for Miss Yolanda Mills of Yemmie's Chest to come on. I appreciate all of my merchants to make time of their busy schedules to be here and to, take this time for the people to get to know them so they know who they're, buying things from, and get some inspiration for our aspiring business owners. So, um, if you would like to listen to my 410 playlist, give me a like. I will send that to you via Spotify. Got some dope artists. You will hear these artists at the picnic. So yeah, definitely, definitely make sure y'all, check that out. I'll send a link as well so people can follow it. And if you're a Baltimore artist and you would like to be on my Spotify playlist, please by all means send me your link. I will definitely, definitely put you up on game. All right, so I have some news about Tipsy Fiend. Your website is getting revamped between this weekend and next weekend. So within the next coming weeks, we will have some new things up on the website. We will also have hookahs available for us to purchase if you just want to have some, hookah sessions live for your enjoyment. Um, and cigars will be available via the website as well. So, look for those changes. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm changing the way I do my self serve, so they will be no longer just like tier based on price point and needs, but more so the catered to the occasion. So if you're having like a bachelorette party, you'll get one type of setup. If you're having a bachelor party, you'll have another type of setup. If you're having a birthday party and you just doing a little small kickback, you will, be able to have something, special pertaining to those needs because um, some people want the pre-made cocktails, but then they want additional bottles and don't have to worry about shopping for those bottles, a little small decor, cups, straws, and everything like that. So I am changing the way that I do that part of my service. Also, I will be doing separating um, my regular mobile bar services and prices to more so from the bridal side. So my brides and my weddings, I'm sorry, and my corporate events will have a separate price menu. Reason being, I get a lot of those, and those events cost me, a lot, so out of pocket. So to make it easier for you guys and myself to understand everything, I will, separate those. Give me 1 second. 1 second, guys. Everybody's, it's that time of the day for me. Make a call real quick. I appreciate you guys. I know it looks like I'm a little unorganized, but I'm telling you, this picnic about to be lit. Answer the door, please. Bye. Um, Another thing, um, I am, I'm going to be trying to be a little bit more active on my Tipsy Fiend Hookah and Cigar Instagram page. So if you see something on there, you guys just, answer the polls. I really need to know, you know, where I'm going when it comes to um everything as far as that part is concerned. Um, and what else am I doing? Um, I'm also shooting a commercial, guys. I am shooting a commercial. I am trying to take Tipsy Fame to that next level. I feel like we came a long way. I feel like year one, 2019, was the sample phase. The 2020, we kind of got to know our customer. Um, and then 2021, we established who we are, what type of business we want to be, and now this is the year that we really make things happen. So I cannot stress this enough. Please go to the link, click the Eventbrite link, get those tickets, reserve those hookahs or cigars, whatever you prefer. If you prefer both, that's cool too. Cigars will come in the take home too. You will be able to, take them home. Hookahs, not so much. You might be able to take home some shisha. I was talking to my hookah girl, and I'll have her on live next week, and she'll tell you, about her services and what she'll be doing at the Tipsy Picnic. Also, I'll have my caterer next week and my edible lady. So yes, the Tipsy Picnic is a 410. I'm sorry, 410, 420 friendly event. So make sure y'all come, y'all take a puff. Um, I might also feature these as well for people who just want to have. This will be available for you guys to purchase. Maybe not this particular brand, so I don't want to show that, but the puff bars for you guys to take to go will be available for you to purchase to take home. Um, I have a few more meetings lined up with some tobacco shops and everything like that. And so once I get everything straightened out, I'm gonna have a full solo tipsy picnic breakdown and everything like that. It looks like my guest is ready. So let me just add her up on the stream. Formally introducing my girl, my sis in business. I have on her shirt, chin up, sis. You're not struggling, you're transitioning, okay? You transitioning, sis? Sound like you needed to hear that this morning, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes.
How are
Good
you
morning. Well, good
today? Come
afternoon.
on.
How are
Good
you,
morning.
beautiful?
Come on. I'm doing good, beautiful. How are you? Radiant as ever.
It's been a morning, to say the least.
It's
But
dropping on you, and I feel like it's dull over here. It's like, let me brighten up. That's why my skin getting so pale. Ain't no sunlight hitting
oh Lord,
it. um. So, how are you again? Just how are you?
I'm blessed. I can't complain. Taking it one day at a time.
I appreciate you coming on, taking time out your busy schedule. I know that everybody has a lot going on. I know I do. Um. Um. So Tell us about Yemmie's chest. Tell us where the name came from, how you got started. I need to know more. I
Okay.
know, but they don't know.
Okay. So Yemmie's chest actually came from my real initials, which is YEM. And I just spent it off and turned it into Yemmie's chest. Yemmie's chest for me when I first started 3 years ago was an outlet for me to turn my pain into something more for not just myself but for others.
Mhm.
Everybody is dealing with their own version of mental health and their own version of things that they don't even want to mention, and it's fine. Um and and with me doing it that way, I decided to put my twist on it, and I wanted to do accessory line for women. And not only within my accessory line, I have what is called my thank you cards. I started out with thank you cards
Yes.
where it's uplifting each woman within their purchase. It's always something to put a smile on their face, because no matter what you're going through, you can use a little pick me up. So that was my version of me just bringing my light into a whole new atmosphere. And I try to make sure that all my items are unique and different and stand
Yes.
out, and just something you don't normally see in your day-to-day accessories. I just feel like sometimes you need that switch up, that mix to help bring out your personality. And that's where Yummy Chest came from.
Yes, I love that. I love that. You definitely have, filled up my closet to the point where I got pocketbooks everywhere. I had to buy one of them little racks to hang in my closet so that I can hang all of my purses. And I still got them everywhere, all over the house.
Oh, you
um,
talking.
it's to the point where Shelby had to tell me some months like no purses this month, like because
He told me to. She can't buy nothing
yeah,
this month.
because I just listen. I don't care if Jimmy Shelley got to thrive off of me alone. You gonna always have a customer when it comes to me. So you guys, I don't support nothing that I don't check to make sure it's quality. Um, I don't support stuff that just because we friends, we cool. I want to make sure that I'm giving what I'm getting is something that if somebody came across me and say, "Hey, where you get that pocketbook from? Or where you get these earrings from? Or this necklace from?" I can say, be proud with it, and not have to be phony and say, "Hey, this came from Yemmie's Chest. My homegirl got a boutique. Hit her up. There's a website. There you go." You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So people, is you'd be surprised how many people stopped me when I was in Atlanta with that basketball purse. I was at Waffle House. I was at Waffle House, and the lady was trying to give the waitress was trying to give me cash
She was trying to buy
in
your
my.
purse off of you.
She was trying to buy my purse off of me. She
See, and
was like,
that's
because
that's
I only see the big ones, and I never seen the small ones like that.
and that's
And
why I do what I do.
it's March Madness and it's this, you know what I'm saying? So she was, trying to get it for her little outfits and stuff. So I was like, I like basketball. I wasn't even thinking about the whole trying to keep it up with the theme situation. But it just went with it went so perfect with my outfits. It was like cute little ball. And but half of the time when I put stuff together, I'm really like thinking about it. Like right now, I got on your shirt and some leopard leggings, like right now. But I try to go for to match the event. You know what I'm saying? And you have things that can match any occasion, whether you just want to be a white tee and jeans type of girl, or you dress it up and you getting married. You have accessories for all occasions.
Thank you. And that's what I truly try to do. I really do. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's get into some questions because I know you was a little bit nervous about the questions.
Girl, I'm just
My
nervous.
friend,
This this
you are
this is
good.
probably my first in forever. I don't normally do interviews for nobody.
I know, but it's me, and you know I'm spoiled, and I was gonna make you do it whether whether it's gonna be 5 minutes or what. But you was gonna do something. You're gonna hear show these people because when you at the picnic, the people gonna come to you, and so we gotta make sure they know who they coming to, and
Yeah.
they know who
And
Yemmie's
I
child
do,
is.
well, I were doing a lot of pop-up events and stuff like that. So people are starting to see the face to the
They
brand.
are familiar. Yeah, they started to get familiar with who you are.
Yeah.
Um, so what's one thing that Yemmie's chess did that you didn't expect it to do for you?
Hmm. What is it? Something that it did that I didn't expect. Let's see. Um, I didn't expect for me to do like some of the events that I did.
Mhm.
Some of the events that I have done in the past, I didn't expect, a lot of people to be like, oh, well, I'm having this fashion show or I'm doing this and I want you to be there. Or,
Mm.
like they be like, I've been looking for you and da da. And I'm like, oh, little old
You
me?
looking for
Really?
me?
Like, oh, okay. Like they be loving my items and stuff, but because I really don't broadcast who I am, they just be like kind of skeptical at first. And then once they be like, oh, okay, like and see it up person and be like, these are really hot, and it gravitates to everybody, not just one culture, not just one background, like a lot of people. So that for me, that was a big thing for me. That was a big thing for me because I really put myself down in a sense when it comes to my limits. And when I started doing more pop-ups, it allowed me to know like you don't have no limit on yourself.
Right.
So that's what I would have to say.
So you say you do a lot of pop-ups and stuff like that. Do you find out doing the pop-ups or the vending opportunities, do you think they helped your business? Do you think that it had a negative effect on your business, or would you say it was a mutual situation?
I think it helped my business a lot because I'm still a small business and my social medias it don't gravitate to people as much. But in person, I be almost selling out 90% of the time. So
Exactly.
it's more beneficial for me to be in person with my clients
With your
than just
items.
online. It's that person to person interaction. I think my
Mhm.
vibe just be like, oh yeah, I have to. And then even if you're not, well, even within every purchase, sometimes I do like little giveaways. Oh, you're the first 5 customers. Here's something on me. Or
Mhm.
I'll have the perfume tester thing. Here, test this out. Let me know. I'm always introducing something new in a fun type of environment where they probably wasn't even thinking about it at first. And they be like, oh, I need that. When that come out, let me know. And then, I'm just getting different
Right.
kind. Yeah, so it helps a whole lot for me and my brand, at least I can say.
I feel you on that. I could honestly say the same thing doing just being in person, period, when it comes to having a business helps more than because a product could look one way, a drink could look one way online, and then when you see it in person, you might not, it might not be so appealing.
Yes, yes, exactly.
So you are in the accessory world. What is a common myth that you would say being a accessory, business, what is a common myth you think people have about your business?
I think a lot of people feel like, oh, because you have a accessory line, it has to be cheap. I don't know where they get that from. Like, where do you even
Because
get that from?
because the hair stores are starting to, go up on their price. So that's why.
Like, but and it's
Honestly,
crazy because they would rather go into a hair store and see the same or similar type of bag and be like, oh, XYZ have this at XYZ price.
But here,
Yours
but
is
here's
too
the
high.
thing:
Like,
that
excuse
basketball
me?
purse I have, I sent you that because I saw it in the hair store, right? Just a little bit bigger, but it wasn't quality. You know what I'm saying? Yours was quality. So I was willing to pay the price that you gave me because of the quality of it. You know, I still have purses that I bought from you when you did my event 2 years ago. I still got accessories from then.
And it's
So
out of my whole 3 years, I'll have to say one bag, one was not to the Yemmie's chest quality standards. Out
mhm,
of that, I aim for great quality. I want your stuff to last. I want you to feel like when you walking in a room, your accessories literally speak for you.
is speak for you. And I think the only thing I've ever had to do, and I mentioned this to you before, was to replace a chain. And that's because the chain that came with it wasn't as heavy as I like it. I lose stuff. So if I that chain being light, if I'm walking away and I don't feel my chain on me, then I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you take the time. I love that you do kind of like the this or that
Okay.
um, on your stories. Tell us why that is important to do when you have a business.
Well, I like to do it because it gives me a sense of where my clients are at. Like what type of things that you like. I like the extreme over the top, ultra unique. I don't want you to see it nowhere else type of thing. But then some people like a more basic, everyday kind of girl thing. So
Mm,
even with that being said, I still find ways to even like, okay, this looks similar to something that's already out there, but it's different because it has this little version to it. So I do that to just get the customers engaged, see where they at, see what type of things they like. It's just fun.
I love it. I love it.
It's
So
just fun. It's not
um,
always about sales with me. It's just engagement. So I
right.
try to find different ways to just get y'all to just be like, oh, okay. Hey, girl.
And I'm trying to get into that myself because me being, I would say, the oldest of five of the children growing up kind of made me not so much a people person. Like, I have a fun personality once you get to know me, but it takes me a while to kind of like open up. I'm goofy as hell now that you hung around me, but it takes me a while to open up. So I'm getting it, and I'm honestly can say that you are my goddess when it comes to that because you are so bubbly and everything like that. So when it comes to that, what do you think personality wise should somebody in the accessory or in the business world period? What personality traits should they have?
They just gotta be themselves. I mean, that's all I can do is be myself. But I now that I'm getting more in well, now that I'm more into my business, I'm able to open up more and be more myself in a way that I was too afraid of in the beginning. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Because in the beginning, it's like you see so much of what you think you want your brand to represent. And then I was like, no, that's not what I want. Not at
You
all.
don't.
So
You don't.
once I found out what works for me, I just bought it out. Like, I like to have fun. I like to be goofy. I like to be unique. I like to be weird. So I just bring that into everything I do. And that's what makes me stand out because I don't fit in at all in no shape, form, or fashion. And all the little things I do on my social media, as far as my this and that, or my quotes of the day and stuff like that, it's all about having fun, but also uplifting you just in case you're not having the best day possible.
Mhm. So with that being said, um, what is one lesson that being a accessory company has, have you learned?
I've learned a lot through this whole process. But what I learned the most is you just can't keep up with the Joneses. You have to stick to your grounds because you have a lot of customers or people who will try to disturb your peace and make it seem like, oh well, like I said earlier, well, this person have this at this price, or that's not in style, or that's not this, and you can't run my brand the way you want to. You know what I'm saying? Just because you feel like you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to like it. But Susie Q over there, Marianne, and Denise right there, they love it. So why
Mm,
should I have to just appeal to you and what
you,
your thoughts are about? You know what I'm saying? And
hmm
then, they may like it and then be like, well, why is this and why is that? Like, but one thing for certain, two things for sure, it's always great quality, whatever I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of companies that I have tried to, deal with in the past to just get a general idea of how they maneuver when I was studying. That's what I learned. They don't get good quality, but they charging you high price.
exactly.
And
So,
that's what I had to learn. Like that's not something we're going to do over here.
so when it comes to being a um, accessory business, what is something that you always find yourself, besides price, because I know price is going to be the number one answer. Besides price, what is the one thing you find yourself always in disagreement with customers or other business owners about?
I haven't really had any other than price. Um because a lot of my stuff which I have came across, and I had did polls in the past to see like who had the type of similar bags or accessories that I have. And 9 times out of 10, I always came out being the most unique. And a lot of people, even when they repost like, oh, y'all gotta check out Yemmie Chess because she has the most unique, like it actually brings me joy that y'all actually coming to me for that reason, because that's one of the main things that I push the most, like being unique and standing different and not being in the mix or what's popular.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So tell the people um, what you will be doing at the picnic and the future cocktail that will be at your station.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Yemmie's Chest might be at my station.
Yes.
You have, what was that, two
A
years
berry
ago?
sangria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 years ago you had did
hmm
a Yemmie's Chest Sangria, and I have it at every event that I have, and
hmm
everybody always love it. So that is something y'all have to try because it's bomb. But one thing I will be introducing at the event will be hangover kits. And in the
Nice.
kits,
Because we going to need them.
I'm just saying, sometimes you get a little too messed up and you don't be knowing,
So
and
we
you
got to get up the next day for these Easter baskets and
okay.
stuff like that. So we need them hangover kits.
Yeah, so I thought of hangover kits, and it's like a mommy kit. And in those kits is basically for the hangover kit. It's simple. It's to help you get your life right real quick so you can get your day started. And then the mommy kit is like we go through a lot. We need a break sometimes. So when you need a little unwind me time, you pull out your kit. It might be bath accessories so you can take a nice hot bath. It could be facial accessories just so you can just take that deep breath in and unwind. And in the mommy kits, it will also have like an affirmation card to let you know that no matter what you're going through, you always going to be number one.
Right.
So, the accessory is always on board. The unique, the better. But I thought something different this time will be, a step out of my norm. So I can't wait to see how you guys feel about the new kits coming soon.
So, do you have any sample items that we could see?
Um, no, not really. But I got two bags sitting in
Oh,
front of me that are literally my everyday bags right now. You're more than
you
welcome to
can
see
show
those.
us, just give us a little sample of what you have, your selections.
Oh, you know what? I got a better one. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna walk over to my little in-house setup. Say. Now how I turn this camera around. Oh, I wasn't expecting this part, so bear with me, guys.
I'm sorry, I should have warned you.
I asked you. I asked you.
I should have warned you.
All right, you know how to cut this camera around? No. All right, well, I don't know how to cut it around, but this is my in-house setup that I have at the moment. This is one of my everyday bags. It's called the radio. Can you see? I hope the light not messing it up
Oh
too
yeah,
bad.
we see it. We
It's
see
a
it.
hard acrylic, and it also have a long chain that goes to it. One of my favorites is a bag we call Yossi. Yossi
No.
has multiple colors, and it also have a long chain. It's tucked inside, so it's longer than this. And it just has different patterns, and it's quilted. It is so
I
soft,
love it.
but it, as always, the quality is really thick. And this is how you will open it. Um, and then one of the other bags that will be at the event is Yemmie. Yemmie comes in
Okay.
blue, black, and that tan right there. And these have wallets to match. Sorry if my camera all over
Okay.
the place.
You
Um,
good here?
and the wallets to match are inside.
So those are like your signature bag.
These, the Yossi and Yemmie's chest right now are, yes, the signature bags.
Yes, but I gotta get me one because I don't think I have either of those. So I'm gonna see what my funds looking like.
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
have a bunch of different and unique stuff. Um, trying to see. You got me walking around the house
So
now.
let's
Oh yeah, the
okay,
other
that was good
Yossi bags.
enough. That was good enough. I know you like to show your stuff up. That was good enough.
Okay, good. Little taste, little taste.
Little taste. Don't give them everything.
Oh, all right.
So I like to be an open and honest person. I like to kind of, give people a feel of how to approach me when it comes to doing business. Don't jump in my inbox and talk about some. How much is that service, and what do you have any cocktails to go made up right now? When I announced several times that I don't work like that. But so that's just my thing. But what are your biggest pet peeves when it comes to customers and their approach?
My biggest pet peeve is just coming in my inbox and not being respectful, saying good morning, how are you, that kind of thing. And that to me is the most disrespectful thing you could ever do.
And what about being at events? Because a lot of the times I'm at event, I do whole menus. I put my prices on there. I show you where you can pay and how to pay, and they still, oh, how much is Hennessy?
Um, me that don't affect me as much anymore because I just realize people just don't
They don't read. They
they don't
don't read, and they don't care
they
about
don't
reading.
read.
They just wanna know what you got and how much it costs.
Basically, that's what it come down to. So how I started to set up my table is in price range now, just to make it a little convenient for them, for the people who really don't pay attention.
Mhm.
And that actually started to work for me. So I'm glad I started to do that. So the more high price items are going to be to my left.
Mhm.
And as you go to the right, it's a little more cheaper. And what I had started to do, because some people they gravitate towards the earrings the most because of course it's the cheapest or the accessories. So what I started to do is do like a 3 for 25 and stuff like that at my events, which makes it a whole lot easier on me and
Mhm.
them. So that's the best thing because I learned over time they don't read, they don't pay attention. The tag could be there, the sign could be, everything is right there in their face, and they just be like, "Oh, that's cute. How much is that?" Oh, so it's just like I just was like to avoid all that, make it easier on everybody. If it's too depending on my event, I don't even bring certain items out anymore.
Gotcha.
So I just make it
So,
easier that way.
um, let's see. What's the craziest insult have you received as a business owner?
Hey, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Are you
It's like,
still there?
yeah, it's like your camera froze.
Can
Oh,
you
there
see
you
me?
go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Sorry, a call was coming in and it kind of. Anywho, the craziest insults. Oh, I don't know. I haven't got any bad ones lately. Um, but one of my main ones that got under my skin was basically they don't like they didn't like what I had to offer and they was like, "Why are you even here?" Oh, okay. I was like, "That's
Somebody said
fine."
that to you at it. Hold up, I gotta get up close.
I can't
Somebody
hear
said that
you
to.
now.
Oh my god.
Oh, what
Hold on.
happened?
My settings. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I see your lips moving, but I can't hear you.
What in the world?
I think that freaking call messed us up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Um, let me do this. Let me. I'm gonna remove you, and then I want you to click back in on the link. Okay? You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I still can't hear you. Oh,
I apologize about that, guys.
okay.
I want you to tune in. I'm gonna drop her link if you want to shop with her today before, and so you can have something prior to the picnic. And thank you guys for tuning in. I apologize about this hiccup. See you later.
You in the presence of a queen, nigga. I could change your life. Do you wanna be my king?
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.